What were you just counting down?
The eyeballs that are now joining us in the chat.
All I heard was, there's 3, there's 4,
5, 6.
Oh, people are jumping on the
jumping
chat.
on the chat. 7 now.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome into HSN Today with Tina and Friends. I'm Tina Jennings.
I'm Emily Lampa, and I'm one of Tina's friends. And all of friends, look, now 10. Like, this is how it goes down.
Everybody
we have a lot
jumps.
of friends.
We always live stream this show on HSN's Facebook page. Like, literally the live show is there, but when you comment, we see it on this tablet, and then we talk to you.
Yes, and I love when people ask questions because we can answer them real time.
Dawn, who is a regular here, who me
Love
and her DM each other all the time. It was her birthday yesterday.
Dawn, it was her birthday?
She ate a lot of food yesterday. She messaged me early this morning to tell me everything she ate yesterday.
Remember early on when I first came here and you said, Emily, tell us about yourself. And I told you that I love pandas.
Oh,
Dawn
and bowling?
Dawn and I became instant friends because she's into pandas. Yep.
I always say if you just say some weird, quirky thing, you will like find your other people. Your other people. Oh, there we go. Colleen, Lillian, Caitlin, Judy, Jennifer, Miguel. There we go.
That's our friends.
Let me tell you guys really quick. The perk of opening an HSN credit card today is $15 free.
Whoop, whoop.
It gets loaded with that money. Spend it away after that extra flex VIP financing. But can I talk about this pretty quick? Because I am
what are we going to talk about?
pretty sure I might be the last person to talk about our Today Special.
Oh, 100%.
I do not think I have ever sold out a Today Special in my show.
In HSN Today?
Tweaked by Nature. When I say limited edition, I now only have one set, the Lavender Rain. This is the super size of the brand new final presentation. This is the first morning. Super size, it's called Big Wig. It's the shampoo and conditioner, but it's his new formula, new scents, new everything, because it's thermo-activated. And okay, so they go clinically figure out how much more increase in volume from just washing your hair with shampoo and conditioner. Look at this number. 256% increase in volume.
That is incredible. Look at the before and
It's
after.
because he figured how to do hyaluronic acid in a shampoo and a conditioner.
There it is.
It moisturizes your scalp, repairs your dry hair, conditions your hair, reduces the frizz. If you have curly hair, it'll define your curls. Any hair type, any hair texture, just the conditioner is $104.
There it is.
Just the conditioner is $104. The shampoo is another $97.50.
And look what we're selling it for.
$202. Okay, Jared, how many do I have left? Complete. 700 Today Specials left.
What
I'm calling it. I don't think it'll make it to the full presentation at the beginning of the 8 a.m. I'm pretty sure this is the last time you'll see the Today Special.
Grab it while you can.
$47.99, free shipping, lowest price ever we've ever done of a shampoo and conditioner ever, of Dennis Simeone. Just call him, tell him to sleep, tell him to get back on the plane and go back to Canada, because I don't think we're gonna do another presentation.
No, but he can just come down and hang out in St. Pete. You can do that.
He can. You hang out with the tablet?
I am.
You say good morning.
Chat
I see
with me.
Ruth and some other people joining in. I'm gonna, oh, is that why you're pointing at yourself? Julie Truster, she's like, you're gonna get it? No, you gotta get the Today Special. Ugh. I don't know if you'll have enough time, Julie. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not positive. But I am positive that Julie Truster brought us incredible lights. You can come in, Julie. You wanted to show just as great of a deal as the Today Special.
Exactly.
This is light wherever it is that you want. Have you ever been doing anything and you're like, oh, let me go find the light, let me go underneath a lamp, you know what I mean? All of the, were you saying you're short?
I feel short.
Oh, because of my shoes, I'm sorry. This is a 2-pack. They're rechargeable reading lamps, but really whatever you need. It's got 3 brightness levels to it. It will be able to swivel so you can move it up and down. It folds down to basically nothing when you're not using it. You can use it corded or cordless. And cordless, where you can kind of use it anywhere, you can get up to 6 hours of a runtime on here. This breaks down its original price, a little over $16 a piece. We have a 2-pack today for $19.99. 2 in the white, 2 in the red, 2 in the black, 2 in the blue, or 2 in the gray, individually boxed. But this is light wherever.
Exactly, and you never have to buy any batteries.
Yeah.
And a 2-pack, great deal. The other thing you can do with it, and you can move them around, you can take them to places where maybe you don't have an outlet and you typically plug in a lamp. But I want you to see right here, there's a little ledge. So Living Glow took what was out there and they made it better and they made it more affordable. So you can put your phone here. So if you're, this is what I use. I actually took my 2 from my house because I use it all the time. The top is adjustable. You have 3, you have high, medium, and low. There's off. Okay, well, look at the difference when you turn it high, medium, and low. A little ledge here where you can put your phone. So if you're crafting, if you're reading a book, if you're right here, doing your little paint by numbers, if you're doing your crossword puzzle, you have light. I have my readers on, so I'm good to go. It's also 200 lumens on the highest, and you don't have to have it plugged in. So I love this because Living Glow added this little ledge here, so you can put your phone either horizontal or you could put it up like this, whatever. So maybe if you're a crafter and you're following along YouTube, your favorite crafting things, you can be doing that at the same time. Now the way I use it because I paint my nails, because even during the day when it's light out, I cannot see for the life of me what I'm doing. Even with my readers on, I need light.
Yeah.
I need that white light. So this is how I'm doing this on air. This is risky. There you go. You can see.
But you have light, so you're okay.
I have light. And we're also, yeah, we turned it down too. So I'm able to see what I'm doing. If you also are trying to thread a needle or anything that you're doing, you're completely hands-free. So you're crafting, you're threading your needle, you're doing your little crafts. It really makes it super easy. Or maybe you just want it as a little reading light, a little book light.
Oh, you really did do your nail polish because I could smell it.
I know. No, I really did my nail. There's the nail that I just did. And I can have my readers on, but if I don't have light, I still can't see what I'm doing, even with my readers on. So just a little bit of added light. It's 200 lumens. You never have to buy batteries. It's a 2-pack. This is one of Living Glow's most favorite items. When I first got this at home, I thought, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I use it probably more than any other Living Glow light. I really do. I use it all the time. If you also lose power, this is a great light to have because you can take it with you. I was speaking with Emily earlier. She said she has all of her stuff packed up right now in boxes. And she has this light. She puts her makeup on with this light. And also, it's the white light, so Emily's gonna come over. Right, Emily?
I sure do.
Well, and your makeup looks great, so the lighting must be great.
That's it, girl.
Wow, I'm really taller than everybody out here.
I know.
I'm looking at you also. I'm like looking at the top of your head.
I've got my heels on.
Whoa,
I'm feeling
I
really
look like
short today.
And you're my children.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, I need to take these shoes
All
off.
right,
I
bye,
can't
Mama.
do this. That's not weird at all. What I said is $16.50 per light is kind of what we retailed this at. You're getting 2 for the 19, and they're individually boxed, but you're right, in emergencies when nobody has power, you still get up to 6 hours of still getting light. But when was the last time you said, let me take X, whatever it is, over to the lamp or over to the light, or you turned your phone flashlight on to look at something, right? This is having a hands-free way of having it. It sits at a little over 10 inches tall, so it's like perfect sizing. It folds down to basically nothing when you're not using it, or to make it portable, but you can adjust the brightness and the direction of the light, so it's very customizable.
Exactly, and I know when I was reading the reviews, some people travel with this, because you go into a hotel room, the hotel room's dark, the lamps, a lot of times they have that soft lighting, which it's really hard to see with soft lighting. This is called daylight. It's that bright white. It's easy to see, easy to do those tiny little things like threading a needle or crafting, even if it's just reading. Maybe it's trying to read the side of a can. You know what I mean? When you're cooking, you can't read, or your medicine bottles. I paint my nails. Now, the other thing I want to show you, because my mom does her crossword puzzle every single day, I'm going to take this over to the kitchen area, because if you're at the kitchen table and you've got your cup of coffee, I'll go over here just to show you, because at the kitchen table, you don't have a lamp.
Nope.
Right? You never have a lamp, and you're over here, you're eating, you're hanging out with your family, maybe you're doing whatever. Even during the day, If it's not bright in your house, this is just that little bit of light where you can drink your coffee, do your crossword puzzle, read the newspaper, look at the stocks, whatever it is you might be doing. And then could you grab my phone, Tina? It's over there
on the little ledge.
And then let's say you're crafting at your kitchen table. Typically you don't have a plug. You can be following along your Pinterest or your YouTube videos. You can be watching this because it has a little ledge. Now Living Glow took what was out there. You can find these lights out there, but they added the ledge right here. They added this little thing for your phone and they made it less expensive and you never have to buy batteries. Charge it up, you get up to 6 hours. And how easy is this? And then it folds up. Look at this, folds up. Nice and easy. Open it up, you have a high, medium, and low. So simple, there's no buttons, there's not even an on-off. You just click that right there, charge it up, and you're good to go.
Even if you go into the office, you could keep it corded into like your laptop or anything to kind of keep a power source to it. But that's a place, I don't know where any of the outlets are here in my office, my desk here in the, maybe it's underneath or something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I want a lamp on top so I can see what I'm reading. The light, the fluorescent lights are horrible. You can never really see anything.
That's true, that's a good point.
But it's more like the right kind of light, and you get to tell the light where to be. So you don't have to go to a window, a lamp, a different room, you know, whatever it is. You're dictating where this light is, and you're getting a 2-pack. All you're doing is picking the color for a $20 bill. We're doing 2 in the white, 2 in the red, 2 in the black, 2 in the blue, 2 in the gray. They are individually boxed.
Yes,
and
I also each one has its own cord.
Yeah, so they're really 2 separate lamps. So if you want to gift these or keep these, I think like people in dorms,
Yes, my daughter, I give it to my daughter in college, and let me show you what she did. I'm gonna show you the cord because Living Glow made the cable extra long, so if you wanna use it plugged in at your desk, or like you mentioned, at work, look how long the cord is. So you can keep this plugged in if you want to. The plug is right here. Plug it into the wall, and then you're good to go. Now, the other thing about those small little areas, like, you know, in college, you've got your desk area or a little nook, they're LEDs so they don't get hot. So it doesn't make those small spaces. High, medium, and low. You can keep it plugged in or corded or cordless. And then look at this, it's lightweight, it weighs ounces. I love the reviews where people are traveling and they put this in their suitcase.
Yeah.
I love it because hotel rooms are so dark and dingy.
I know.
Even the nicest ones.
I know.
They never have any light.
I don't know why.
I know.
I'm not sure. But this is a great use of a $20 bill. Go ahead and grab this. We're the only people that have it. It's exclusively here at HSN. Thank you, my daughter, Julie Truster.
I know. I feel like a little kid. I've got my heels on.
I'm really not that tall. I'm only 5'6". It's the shoes, I think, for sure. Thank you. I obviously am really tall.
You're very tall. Since we were talking about you being our mommy, do you know Mother's Day is coming up very soon? Do you have Mother's Day gifts planned out? Speaking from a mom point of view, these would be the perfect gift for me. And I know a lot of our moms out there who love their plants, love their flowers. Aren't these adorable? This is a 6-pack, my friends. You're not just getting one of these. You know how you normally have to pick which one do you want? But because this is a 6-pack, of course, from Plow and Hearth, you are getting each and every one of these adorable little flags, and they come with the sand. So every single thing you see here, everything from, of course, let me read it backwards, but the hummingbird mint, the gardenia, the butterfly bush, look up front, oh my gosh, how gorgeous, rose, hibiscus, jasmine, each and every one of these flags you are getting as part of this pack. That is insane considering this is a sale price of under $23 for all 6. And that's really a 12-piece set when you break it down. I love this so much. Yvette Lopez is my friend. And she's also a mom. And we were talking about this. How great would this be to get this as a gift?
We know what I would do is I would give them this and then the coordinating seeds.
This is why I love her.
That's what I would do.
That is a
what
great
a beautiful
idea.
gift. So as you saw in the video, you can put these in your potted plants. You can put these in a planter for for flowers that have already grown and are beautiful, just to add, you know, some interest and some elegance to your garden.
Yes.
But I want to tell you, I think it's pretty cool if you start with the seeds and you plant them. And I just got into doing this because normally I'm not going to tell you I'm a master gardener, because I'm not. In fact, if I have a plant or a flower at home and I literally don't kill it, I get super excited. But you can't make this stuff up. I went to a hockey game, and one of the gifts they gave me was seeds to flowers. I said, that's the oddest gift, but I brought it home and it happened to be the butterfly.
Oh
the
my
butterfly
gosh,
flower.
those
Now
are
I love butterflies.
fantastic.
So I planted them, you know, and when they started growing, I couldn't believe how excited I got. I was like, oh, I did this.
Yes,
I did this.
absolutely.
You know, and so it is just so much fun. I have just recently found to grow your flowers from seeds. And then if you put this little flag in there, because I'm gonna tell you, if you have several different ones and you think you remember which one is which, you're not. You're not going to remember.
Right.
So these
not
are
until they start flowering.
Exactly. So they're not only beautiful, but they're actually functional as well. And these are some of the most popular flowers. Like I remember growing up with gardenias and
Beautiful
you know,
smelling
now the
flowers.
hummingbird mint, this is one I don't have yet.
We sell it with leaf and petal.
I need to get this because I'm obsessed with hummingbirds, and if this helps the hummingbirds come,
they sure do.
this is gonna be my next one. But like the hibiscus and the jasmine and the rose, so I do want you to know that these are about 13.5 high, and here's how they're gonna come to you. So there's no assembly. You're gonna get it just like this. You stake it in your planter or the ground or your pot, and the flags actually, if you feel the material, they're a beautiful polyester. And so these
very
colors
silky.
It's very silky. The colors aren't gonna fade. And by the way, those stakes are powder coated, so they're not gonna chip or rust when they're out there getting rained on and the sun. And I just think they're so beautiful.
Yes.
They really are, and they're quite an addition. And then if you do have guests that come over and look in your garden, and they know what each flower are. Like I said, they're not just beautiful, but they're actually very functional.
Everything you just said about the gift giving is such a great idea, but now, my friends, I'm gonna do a little bit of math with you. So $22.95, if you divided this up into 6, because we have, of course, a set of the flag and the stake, this is only about $3 and some change. Now imagine that, being able to pair it with a $1 packet of seeds, right? A cute little pot, put this in there, and you are literally giving the most thoughtful, precious gift. 6 of them is what you're gonna have for under 10 bucks. What? I mean, come on. So just think about that. This, $3 and some change, you're getting 6 of these. You've got moms in your life I know you're thinking of and saying, how can I do this affordably?
Right.
That I can give amazing gifts that they're going to love, that they're gonna love me for as the years come by. Because what if you do get a rose? A rose comes back year after year after year.
It's much better than just getting roses that you have sent to your mom that are gonna die
Oh,
in
you're so
4
right
or 5
about
days.
that.
The seeds, I think it's unique. I think it's a very unique and it's a very thoughtful gift. And you know what I actually just thought about, because my daughter is a teacher, so the end of the year is coming up, teacher appreciation, all of that.
Oh,
you could get
yeah.
all of these, and you could do this one per teacher.
One per
right?
teacher, such a sweet idea.
I mean, you know, you could just get really creative. And again, because it's Plow and Hearth, these are powder coated, and they're not gonna get like junky after one season. You know what I mean? They're gonna stay there, and they're gonna look that beautiful for you for next year.
Exactly. And you're so right about getting home plants when they're babies, and you just can't remember exactly what you have in your garden. This is gonna give you that reminder. If you are a gardener and you're thinking to yourself, okay, I redid my garden this year, just trying to remember where I put everything, but as they flourish, as they bloom, they have this gorgeous flag and stake marking their locations. So even if your friends are coming by and saying, what a gorgeous plant, what is that?
Right.
Just check the little flag. It's a rose.
Exactly.
I love this idea. Plow and Hearth really has some really
They
great
do, and these are
ideas.
brand new, by the way. I want you to know, you're seeing these for the first time, and I think they're just really unique and beautiful. And if I have 15 seconds to tell a story. When my daughter saw them, she said, "Mom, I'm getting these for my next door neighbor. She lives in a townhome." She goes, "She has a garden, and on the pots she puts yellow sticky notes.
Sticky notes.
The sticky
We've
notes
all
come
been
off,
there.
and they fly into her yard. They end up as trash."
Yes. So 898-888 is the item number for this 6-piece set. Again, 12 pieces when you count the stakes themselves. Come on over here, my friend. Our next item is over here by the door.
I love this, by the way.
Has literally blown my mind because I love a doormat, right? But how many times have we purchased so many doormats because we're thinking about the seasons, we're trying to switch it up, and it just becomes a crazy investment in something that people just walk all over. This right here is
literally, that was
gorgeous.
funny. Literally walk all over this, just so funny.
But this is gorgeous. This will be a statement piece people are gonna see when they come in. This is also from Plow and Hearth.
Yes.
But look at this. You're getting one mat, but 4 different seasons. I love this idea.
Well, it's very smart, first of all, because I told you earlier, I said, listen, I'm a mat girl. I just love mats. My husband's like, how many mats do we need? But really, when you walk in the front door, what's the first thing you see?
Yes.
You look at someone's mat. So let's show you what you're gonna get here. I'm just gonna lay them out.
So we have this hummingbird that
Isn't
looks
that beautiful?
perfect for, what season would this be? Some winter?
Well, I would, you could do whatever you want.
Oh, that's winter right there.
You could do, you
Look at
can
the
start off
springtime.
January here.
Oh,
and
January.
Maybe put this in for spring.
Butterflies and flowers, I love that.
And then look at this.
So fall.
Then you and I do want to show you that there's a little insert here, but all you do is lay it right in there. This is polyester. So first of all, I want you to understand, these mats are made, they're very durable. They're made to pick up dirt and debris, okay? So they're doing their job. When you walk in there and you wipe your feet, and it's gonna get all that dirt and debris off before you walk in. But then, look at how beautiful the insert is.
Vibrant and gorgeous. I love it.
And then this, feel it. I mean, that is,
It's
substantial,
substantial,
right?
right?
Yeah, it really
the
is.
insert, so it's not going to shimmy or go anywhere.
Right, and then here you go. All of a sudden you're into December, and now you have your Christmas mat. I have
done.
to tell you, I have a fall mat, I have a Halloween mat, I have a Christmas mat, and you know what I have to do? I have to store them, and then I have to find them and take them out, and not only that, you're purchasing 4 different mats.
Right.
They can be very expensive, so I want you to see that your dimensions here are 17 by 30.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your, like your standard mat, and then this is recycled rubber.
Okay.
So I love that it's, very friendly to our environment as well. But this is nice and substantial. It's going to do its job. But then you have the option of switching this out.
I'm going to switch this
as
out
you
for the
choose.
spring because that's where we are now.
Because that's where we are now. Let's
Yep.
put that away.
And look how gorgeous this is.
Look at this.
And that's how easy.
That's
I just
it.
switched out the mat, my friends. And it's not heavy. That's another thing. Like, it's
Right.
heavy and it'll stay where it's supposed to
Right,
be.
right.
But really, when it comes to if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to lift a ginormous, nasty-looking mat, this is so
Right.
beautiful. And this will welcome people home.
And I want to show you, this isn't going to move around. So you're coming here and you're wiping your feet and you're doing your thing. It's not moving anywhere. So it's definitely nice and sturdy.
Nice and sturdy.
And it's just so pretty. I think the colors are so vibrant. And then you want to remember, this is Plow and Hearth. So all these beautiful colors, this isn't going to fade, right?
Yeah.
After it rains on it and sun hits it, in 3 months, it's not going to fade. No, these colors are going to stay, these vibrant and this beautiful. And this is something I wish I would have thought of because it's so smart.
I'm so grateful that this was brought
It's
to us
so
because
smart,
for the
yeah.
price of one mat,
Yeah.
you're getting 4. You're covered all year long. So the cost of having to replace the mats as the
Right.
seasons change, you don't have to worry about that. So grab this while you can because I tell you, this is a game changer.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's just such a smart idea. And again, listen, this is a fantastic gift too. So
Oh, that's so
yeah,
true.
I don't know. There's just, Plow and Hearth just gives you so many unique ideas. And if you're stumped sometimes for gifts, these very functional yet beautiful gifts are, I just think those are the best type to give and get.
And we all have doors. And we all have front doors, yes?
And back doors.
And back doors.
Some
There
have
you
side
go.
doors.
So maybe
Some
you
of
want to
us
get a
have lots
couple
of
of
doors.
these. It's true. You have it by the garage, all the things. 897-810 is the item number. Yvette Lopez, thank you so much.
dear.
All
Have a
right,
great
and
day.
Guess who has the 5 and 5? Teeny Jennings. Hey, girl.
That'd be me. Okay, 5 and 5 time. Let's start out with Bauble Bar. This is a way to kind of have that like layered look in a necklace, but it's already one and done for you. So it is a 3-tier with a pendant. It's all in this beautiful gold tone. 3 tiers. One is a snake chain. You have another one that's a curb chain with that bezel set round stone station at the center. And then you've got the cable chain stone with the pendant. This is the gold tone with the flower. We also have it with a heart. So those are your 2 choices here. This is going to be 19 inches at its longest length. There are extenders at 16 all the way to 19. So you can also choose it in the length that you're getting. Half off. This is a $60 necklace from Bauble Bar that's $29.98 in free shipping. This is a very limited option. We actually have already sold out of 1 tone already in this hot deal, 896-884. All right, from Dimitri James and Skin Cosmetics, this is his Age Reset Serum.
Yes.
So the first time as a weekly deal drop, we're doing it with the headband, but this is, we always say fine lines and wrinkles, fine lines, no. This is for deep wrinkles. This is powerful. He uses this vacuum seal technology, so you know you're getting super fresh ingredients, and it uses what's called FRC, which is ferulic acid, the retinol, and vitamin C. So we're getting firmer, brighter, younger skin, and then he layers in encapsulated retinol. That's gonna increase your cell turnover. It's gonna, look at the texture. Count each one of those lines and how they're completely diminished. Hyaluronic acid for the hydration. Just the Age Reset Serum is $74.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the whole set for $52.50 and give you the $16 headband, free shipping, auto ship available till the end of the week. Can you grab these sheets really quick, Emily?
Yes, I can.
South Street Loft, it is a 2 complete bed sheet set. So it's 2 flat sheets, 2 fitted sheets, and 4 pillowcases. If you hold up the other
Look
one,
at this.
so you pick a color, but you get 2 tones. So
Yep.
one will be in the deeper tone, one set will be in the lighter tone. So that's the blue set that you're seeing there.
Right, so you're getting 2 different tones here.
Then we have it in aqua, purple, pink, and ivory, and a tan, a white, and a gray. You're gonna pick twin, twin XL, full, queen, king, cal, king. They're all in their world famous brushed microfiber, so it's like that.
so
It's like a
soft.
rose petal soft,
Yes.
right? 2 full sheet sets with 2 tones of a color, $34.95.
Girl.
$34.95.
That's
This is
insane.
how you stock up on your
That's how you
sheet
do it.
sets.
Yep.
That are here. That's also very limited as well. Let's go to DG. Look at the cute dress that Ingrid is
I
wearing.
love her dress. When she walked out, I almost
Isn't
exclaimed.
it? It's DG2. It's got a little bit of a puff sleeve. It's got a beautiful scoop neck pockets. It comes, I love pockets on dresses. It comes with a little belt. Ingrid, what size are you in? Small on Ingrid in the chambray. Then we have it available in the red. We also have it in a deeper denim tone, which is gonna be our indigo, and we have it available in the gray. You also get to pick petite length at 36.5 inches, average at 39 inches, machine wash, line dry, extra small through 3X, and it's $20 off. This is gonna be a $90 DG2 dress when it's no longer a weekly deal drop, so grab it while we have all the sizes, all the lengths, all the colors, and it's on sale. Okay. From Soft, you know they've been around since 1927?
No.
And they stay kind of like in those traditional craftsman, like detail, quality that you would expect from shoes.
Yes.
These aren't like kind of banged out, a bunch of them.
No.
Genuine full grain Italian leather.
Look at this.
Can you show, those buckles, those are actually hook and loop.
Are they?
Yep.
Oh my
so you
gosh,
don't
hold
actually
on.
have to buckle them, and both straps do that. So they're both adjustable.
Check this out.
Sling back, textured buckle strap that's on there with that hook and loop closure. That's the one that's called the tapioca.
Yep.
Then Ingrid's wearing it in the pop of pink. I love how she did the pop of pink with the denim. 2 1/4 inch in that self-covered heel, sizes 6 or 10 half and whole, and then 11 whole. I also have it in a black, and I have it in a luggage color. Soft rarely goes on sale, so these are $120 shoes on sale for $89.99. That's $30 off as a weekly deal drop.
So cute for spring and summer.
And free ship.
Yeah.
Free shipping and handling.
It's time to read minds.
It is. We're gonna read
I
somebody.
got so excited. I'm like,
Whose mind? Are we
it's Keith.
coordinating producer Keith? What could he be thinking on this random Wednesday? You know what he's thinking? My house, it needs a few extra people. Everybody, let's all congratulate Keith because his wife is pregnant with their 3rd baby. Breaking news! reproducing. Okay, listen. Keith already has a wife and two little girls. So we're gonna go make a boy. Come on, Keith, you can do it. Build a little boy. But since I'm the one breaking the news to the universe that your wife is pregnant, can you name the next baby Tina? Ah, we all heard it. He said yes on live TV. Tina.
No. Tina is a universal name.
Universal.
Yes.
For every person.
Yes.
Everybody tell Keith congratulations in the chat.
Yay,
That's incredible. We'll be right back.
I didn't know. That's amazing.
I know.
Congrats, my friend.
Spend the day embracing all things stylishly bright and breezy for summer. Don't miss our 24-hour Summer Style Sneak Peek event. Starts tomorrow. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
This Customer Appreciation Month, we are throwing a special weekend-long party just for you.
The gang's all here, and we're bringing our best brands,
appreciation price deals,
gratitude-filled savings,
and super special surprises.
Join us for the final appreciation celebration weekend of the month, this weekend.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Tax. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just tax HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
Feel the love and save on hundreds of appreciation price items all month long.
Welcome back to HSN Today with Tina and friends. I've got two items with Marla Wynne. Both are on sale, and we're gonna start out with a customer pick top. I can't wait to read the reviews to you. This is a $50 top. We're gonna get it down to $39.95. Beautiful stripes. I love to read the reviews about how it's so flattering. The weight of the shirt is incredible, and we have 3 different colors of stripes to choose from. This is the one that we're calling the sand stripe. Behind that is going to be pear. And then we also have it in the midnight blue stripe, 27 inches in the length, machine wash dry flat, extra, extra small to 3X. And I believe Miss Marla is joining me on Skype. Marla, I feel like I have not seen you forever.
Well, that's not exactly true, but it's been a while. We haven't seen each other. Because you know what? When I've been there, you've been on vacation. We've been going like this, right? It's been whoop.
I know.
So there you go.
I need to give you a big hug. Everybody loves this top. Have you read the reviews? They're like rave reviewing about this top.
So I live in this top so much so that last night, Lexi, let me grab it. Lexi had pulled out the beige one, and it was the only one that I hadn't already had in my laundry. Excuse me 1 second, because my mic just fell down to here.
Okay, while Marla's getting her mic situated, I'm gonna read some of the reviews. So they said, this fit without being clingy. It's a nice weight. It washed beautifully. I didn't think that stripes would be good on me. I was wrong. I actually came back and got another one. Somebody said, I'm used to just buying a bunch of solid tees. I'm glad that I kind of went outside my box and got something with stripes. Someone said, I got it in the blue, came back for the pear, and then a lot of reviews talked about this was the perfect weight to be layerable. So maybe you're still in that transition season right now where it's still a little crisp. You can layer this. People talked about that in their reviews. And high quality material, which is literally what Marla is known for. When you touch her items, you can tell that it's made with high quality. It's 95% cotton, 5% spandex. There she goes. She's back. Microphone back in business, Marla? Nope. This is why I should have never said we haven't seen each other in a while, because then it's just gonna go south really quick. Ingrid, what size are you in? Medium in the pear stripe. And also what I read on some of the reviews is they were talking about the width between the stripes, that it's just flattering to their body, that they didn't feel like, you know, we always talk about stripes and how it makes you look, and also the hem. It's that beautiful curved hem, which makes it look more tailored, makes it look more like a top, not like a t-shirt that you're seeing there. So again, if you are looking for something with a little bit of color that's not overdone, the sand, the pear, the midnight blue, and I know we don't have Marla up, but the midnight blue is the one that she was wearing in there. And it is a long sleeve, but not heavy. It's not heavy, it's not gonna be stuffy. This is the time to get a transitional piece that you can still wear now, transition it into spring, transition it over to the summertime as well. So even though this is gonna be that top quality, it is a machine wash, easy wear, easy care. I've got about 800, I believe, Jared, amongst the 3 different colors that I have available as well. And it's got that beautiful crew neck on there. So that also is such a beautiful universal neckline. 883248. And listen, when Marla Wynne goes on sale, scoop it up, grab as many. Marla, are we back? Are you with me?
Yes. I am. It's just, this thing is like a clothespin, and every once in a while I feel it go whoop, and it sort of flies up and then goes down. I've had it in my pants. This is, you know, the beauty of live TV. But I want to talk to you about this piece because I literally have to wash it regularly. I went back on, can I have that one? I just want you to see, I own 2 of the same color. This means as my wardrobe. And the other one, I went to hsn.com and purchased. Lexi, you want to grab this? And I love it because I can do a little half tuck. I put it on with our little matte jersey pants. We have a bunch of different pants you can wear it with. It's a great layering piece. I put our little chiffon utility jacket over it, which I love. But even all by itself, one of the reasons that I love it is it's a slim sleeve. Right? It's not overwhelming. The length on it is ideal. If you don't like a half tuck, I want to point out what it does. It gives me coverage in the front. It gives me coverage in the back. I live in stripes. All of these little striped tops we've done this year, I don't know what happened to me. Maybe it was our trip to Paris, but I am into these little mariner stripes. I feel like they're an alternative to my typical white, because normally I'm wearing a white or a cream top. The fact that we have it in the pear ties back to so many different things. You can see that little blouse that is over your shoulders, you could actually layer over it. We have so many different pieces coming in this year in these palettes. And to me, a striped shirt, a little striped tee like this, it kind of wakes up everything. It freshens everything. You know those mornings you wake up and you're looking at a sea of, if you're anything like me, like white stuff or black tops, and you're like, oh, come on, Marla, really? I want to freshen it up. I want to just give myself a little lift. I find there's nothing like these. I love a crew neck as well. This is a proper crew. It just frames the face beautifully. I know that some of you are V-neck girls, and for those of you who want that more of a V-neck in this same wonderful cotton span, we have little shirts with stripes. So if you're more of a shirt girl or a V-neck girl, that's where you can go for that. For me, my ultimate top is either a turtleneck or a crew neck. So I'm loving this one, and I hope you will too. You will see that it frames your face in a very classic, clean, way. And when I go and buy a second top of my own product, just like everybody else, you know, I really love it, and I have it here to prove it.
You know, and it's funny because when I read the reviews, Marla, you were right, because one of the reviewers said, I usually just buy solid colored tops. She said she didn't think she was a striped top person. That's what the reviewer said. And she said, so I got this to be like, is it for me? Is it not for me? And they explicitly talk about the width of the stripes and the distance between the stripes is what made this one be completely different than anything else.
Well, it's very clean.
Yeah.
It's not an overwhelming stripe. You know, when I first started doing stripes years ago, I think we did it on a sweater or something. Here was what went through my head. Stripes make me look fat.
Yeah.
Something I never go for. So I actually did research on stripes. Guess which stripe, vertical or horizontal, is most flattering for you?
I think we traditionally think vertical.
Wrong, 100% wrong.
Why did we think that
then? Because we think, oh, if it goes this way, but here's what happens to a stripe when it's vertical. And let's say you've got some curves. You see, it goes out of shape. Do you see what I'm saying? The stripes really accentuate in a way that I don't think is flattering. And when you do these delicate stripes like this, you get that clean, classic look. And you know, I got a lot of curves going on here in front. And I don't, if anything, I feel like I look a little slimmer on the top. Stripes, there's a whole science behind stripes. And I am here to tell you vertical stripes, horizontal stripes are flattering. The vertical stripes are the ones, if you have any curves at all, you want to avoid.
Well, leave it to Marla to crack the code on stripes. Also, if you want the complete look that Ingrid has on, this is a 360 stretch pant, button details that are super adorable. It's an $80 Marla pant that's on sale today for $49.95. That's that beautiful creme fraiche color. And what size are you in, Ingrid? Medium in the pant. You're giving us 3 different inseams, 28 at 31 at average, 34 at tall. We also have it available in the beautiful sand. Here it is in our gorgeous midnight blue, and then in the black. And it is extra, extra small to 3X on this one. The button detail on this one, Marla, is so adorable.
Adorable. Listen, a pant is a pant is a pant. We usually distinguish it by what is the leg. That little sand pant with the sand stripe top we have will look so cute on you. It is our classic 360 stretch, and I wear my Ponte pants, my 360 stretch, every month of the year, except in the high heat of the summer. And then I use them as my comfortable piece to wear on the airplane. Why do we love them? I don't know about you. I do. I mean, linen has a place in our closets, right, in the summer months. But what I don't like is when I sit down and I get creasing in the crotch or creasing in the knees, or they bag out. Our 360 stretch has been with us for over 10 years now. And the reason for that is it doesn't bag out. It doesn't wrinkle. Lexi, do you ever have difficulty even steaming the 360 stretch? Do you even steam it or just smush it out? She just smushes it out. That's a technical term.
Smushes it up.
You smush it out. They wash very well. I wash them in cold water, in my machine, gentle cycle, lay flat to dry, right? So they are a wonderful pant. They are wonderful to travel in. In fact, I was just out in Colorado. I wore my joggers in the 360 stretch. So that's 2 hours sitting on my tushy in the airport, 3 hours on a flight, another 30 minutes to get to my mom's house. So 5.5 hours on my bum. No creasing. I showed up and she thought, no creasing, no wrinkling. That's the great thing about our 360 stretch. It does give you a great deal of stretch. I'm a medium in those pants.
Okay.
Depending on your waist, that's where I would measure myself. Sometimes I take a large, sometimes I take a medium.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive I'm a medium in those. Aren't I, Lex? Don't you think? And you will love this fabric. You will love it in April, you will love it in May, you will love it in June. You may not love it in July and August. You're going to love it in September, October, November, December. And guess what? We are bringing back more Ponte this year. We're on a sale price of $49.95, and I never like to talk about money, never, but I'm going to today. unless you're living under a rock, you know that prices are going to go up right now. And so anything that I've got that I know I'm bringing back in, and it's going to be more money, I'm going to give you like a red alert. So if you like the sand color, which is a seasonless sort of khaki, if you black is black is black, if you're a navy girl, or like me, you wear creme fraiche all year round, do yourself a favor. Run into your closet, see where you need a refresh, because these pants will be back in, and regrettably, they will be more money.
I mean, this is about half off almost, Marla.
It's an amazing price for our 360 stretch. If you don't already own our 360 stretch, get them home and try them. If you carry a lot of weight because of the way we did these pockets across your tummy and you're on a, like, should I be a medium or a large? You could wear a large. You're just going to get a slightly fuller leg. I have the mediums. They fit me perfectly. You will find these so comfy. If they don't work for you, you know you can send them back. But right now is the ideal time. And I know it sounds so stupid, as tulips are, oh my goodness, New York is so beautiful. There's blossoms everywhere. Tulips are up. The city is an explosion of color. I want you to think about what you're going to need over the next year. And when there are pieces that I know I'm bringing in creme fraiche, in black, in sand,
that'll work
not
back.
Be on sale. I'm just saying, like, this is the moment, because our ponte is a very high quality. Normally, when you look at a ponte, you notice like little striation lines. Ours is woven so beautifully. It's a very matte, very flat fabric, but it is a gorgeous fabric on. And I highly, highly recommend these.
I love it. So again, that is the creme fraiche that Marla was just talking about. The midnight blue is in my hand. This is the sand that she was saying, if you got the beautiful sand striped top, it would go beautifully together. And you can never go wrong. If you're on the fence about anything, I would go with the black. You can never go wrong with getting a black pant that you'll use over and over. These are pull-on. Those are just decorative buttons. You don't have to button anything, fidget with anything. This is an easy slip-on. Deep pockets. Marla does nothing that doesn't have pockets. She always makes sure that we have that. And you're getting almost a tailor fit pant, because you're picking the inseam, you're getting the size, the fabrication is incredible. This is about as close as I can get to half off, Marla, on these pants. 883-251 is the item number. I finally got to see you. I was so glad.
I know, I'm glad, and I'll see all of you later today. What time am I on again, Lexi? I'm on at 3 p.m. Eastern, so have a nice morning, get some coffee, and I'll see you later.
Tell Sydney I said hi. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, come over here. I feel like you want to say something.
Dawn,
Yeah?
who we wished happy birthday to earlier, she said, she was cracking me up. She goes, Tina, nice legs. I mean, the reason why I wanted to bring it up, because I know there's another person out there watching right now who seconds that every single time she watches you. My mom, Dolly.
Her mom is in town.
My mom's
Emily's
in town.
mom is in town.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi,
yes. She always goes, Tina's legs are gorgeous. I have leg envy, you know this, because I'm 5'2". I'm a shorty doo-wop. But I will not always wear the tall shoes, because I love me some comfy shoes.
I feel like I've owned these shoes before.
You do. I know you do, because they're so easy to wear. They're from Bzees.
Oh,
they're
these
not
are
even showing my
Bzees.
shoes. Okay, let me back walk so you can see my shoes. Do you see them? Aren't they adorbs? They're the kinds that you just slip on, super easy to take care of, because they're Bzees. You can machine wash these, my friends. I'm gonna walk behind the table so I don't cross in front of the shot. But it comes in all the gorgeous colors, right? We have 4 colors to choose from. This is customer appreciation price too. Today, I wanted to let you guys know, for Customer Appreciation Month, this is normally a $70 sneaker, but they have taken $20 off the price for you to say thank you, because you know, we love you and we want to give you a great deal on some great shoes. Bzees, my friends. This is a knit fabric on top. Love that. Super easy to use, super easy to wear, comfy. Let's go through the colors. What you're seeing on Ingrid is what we're calling that beautiful white rainbow. The white rainbow has a little bit of metallic in there. Love that. The black also has a little bit of the metallic in there, which I love. We also have the sand, which is what I'm wearing, and another beautiful lady happens to be wearing the elemental blue, the last color that we have right here. I feel like I won the lottery today.
I know, right?
I need to tell you, this is one of 3 presentations I have with April Lufrio today. And now we love her her because she is one of the best guests that we have here, I tell you, because she's fantastic, she's relatable, she talks about her stinky feet, but that's not the only thing we know about her. She's gorgeous, and she has worn some of the most uncomfortable shoes in her lifetime.
Let me tell you, I think I've worn everything, and my feet, like, you know when you get that little flag and you throw a little, I surrender flag? Yeah. My feet surrendered. Not with Bzees. I mean, look, I'm wearing this adorable houndstooth blue dress, and I threw on tennis shoes, and I didn't have to put on high heels to look fashionable.
That's right.
And these are so comfortable. So these are wearable, fashionable, foldable, washable.
All the things.
Easy breezy, so comfortable. Oh, let me do this while you got the camera on me. This here is why I'm so in love with Bzees.
Bzees, my friends.
Oh my God, the air infused outsole is just incredible. So every time I take a step, there's cushion there. There's cushion on the footbed. Even this fabric, I got tons of room for my toes. They flex. You want a shoe that's gonna move with your feet, and that's what Bzees gives you. It follows the anatomical design of your foot. It stretches. Everything we buy these days stretches, so you definitely need a shoe that stretches with you. That is that beautiful rainbow. I mean, from a distance, you're like, rainbow? It is white, but there's a very soft undertone right on the back lateral.
Oh, look. Oh, here's this. Thank you.
Thank you so
much. For this beautiful tight shot. That's awesome. You can
Isn't
see
that
the
beautiful?
rainbow there.
So look at all this breathability, which is great. So if you have stinky, perspiring feet like me, you got a little bit of air conditioning built in right there. And there's just a very little hint of striations. And we always throw in a little bit of sparkle. I always say there's never should be a time that you have no sparkle and a little bit of splash of fairy dust to make your day just a little bit more happier.
That's
and we
darling.
build that into all of our shoes. But if you want to see the rainbow, it's not on the front part. The rainbow is actually right here on the back. There you go. See how it's just so subtle. I think that is just so genius.
Yeah.
So it really can chameleon with anything you want to wear, from yellows and pinks and blues. I mean, basically it is a white. And then we give you this beautiful pinstriping with the Lorax metallic threading. Now keep in mind, these are washable. All of our shoes and all of our designs are washable. None of this is ever going to fade because this is actually woven into the fabric. It's not a spray-on type of material or ornamentation. Now here is the accordion stretch that is in the complete circumference of the opening. Right here, where it's so important, because this, if you don't have a shoe that stretches, this can be an uncomfortable part on your foot. It stretches here on the side, it stretches in the back, but it's our comfort collar. Double extra padding on the back of the heel that is incredible. One of our models, as you know, is a no break-in period. You'll never have to have a Band-Aid. These feel like they were just made for you, and they should. All shoes should feel like you had that little cobbler that came to your house, sat you down, measured your foot, made them just for you. And that's really our purpose and mission with Bzees. They come in size 5, which is great. This one we lowered the size parameter to a 5, and we bumped it up to a 12 because Debbie D was always telling me, April, I need a 12.
I know. So many of our friends who shop with us, they love the size 12. So that's what Bzees did, right? They made sure that you had half sizes available too. So 5 through 10, there's half sizes available, and then you have whole 11 and 12. But we also wanted to mention, because for people like me, I'm wearing average right now, but we also have wide width.
Yes.
Because if you have a little space for that pinky toe, or maybe your big toe, Bzees has got you covered. It's a comfort brand, but it brings you the gorgeous styling. And again, this is new, my friends. Like, this style is brand new. You might have noticed that they keep a lot of the things that you love, right? When you love a knit sneaker, they're gonna give you a knit sneaker. You love that stretch, they're gonna give you that stretch. And of course, across the line, we're talking about great for your feet, super duper comfortable, all the support that you want, but washable. That's really what makes a fantastic shoe, that you know that wash after wash, wear after wear, it's going to be a fantastic supportive shoe.
Exactly.
Look at your taco.
I know, my taco bin. Look, I can fold the shoe. And the great thing about when we fold our shoe, that's the flexibility that you want. It rebounds back. It doesn't lose its structure. It's so flexible. The one great thing about our tennis shoes, this does have structure in the back. That's what keeps it from not slipping off. So you want flexibility in the front, but you want to be able to have the balance of having the durability in the back with the comfort collar. Another great thing, we have now collaborated with LifeStride. This is our new branding.
Yes.
You'll see now LifeStride with Bzees. LifeStride fell in love with us. They fell in love with our washability factor.
Yeah.
Because we're the only brand that you can wash. There's no other brand in the market. And they love that we really take care of happy, healthy feet.
Yes.
So it starts a lot with that outsole I showed you earlier. You can press on it like a trampoline, but this is our air step technology. The air infusion in the heel is one layer of cushion. Then you have the amazing memory foam for the footbed. Double thickness, arch support, extra padding in the heel, extra padding on the ball of the foot. Memory foam will not deflate. We even give you a silky lining right here because we encourage you to go rogue, go sockless. You got the silky lining to give your feet the comfort and luxury that it needs. You got the extra padding here in the back of the heel. We're actually showing you how we know your foot needs to be babysat. Look, we're highlighting the problem area. The heel can get a lot of tension and be tired. Here on the ball of foot can be burning, but you're not gonna have that. Look at that thickness. That's a ½ inch of memory foam, so it's never gonna deflate. And we're creating a heel cup. When you have a heel cup in a memory foam design of a footbed, it cradles the heel. I think this is amazing. It's genius that we're now making footbeds that are removable. It's beautiful because if you need to throw this footbed in another shoe, you can. It's kind of like a BOGO. But there's the white, there's the sand. In comparison, you can see that the sand is more of a neutral tone and the white is very soft with a little blend of that rainbow design.
I'm trying not to giggle too much over here.
I'm gonna join you guys.
Over here, my friend.
I feel left
wait.
out.
Bring the black with you if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why I wanted to stand next to Ingrid is I wanted to show how there's a slight difference between the sand. I love that they're both great neutrals, right? Every single one of them, fantastic neutrals. Even the blue, the elemental blue.
Yeah, there we go.
And you can see, like, these are just great designs, really thoughtful color choices, because again, you can't miss with any of these. The black, of course, everyone wants. The white with that beautiful little subtle rainbow and the metallics. It's like chef's kiss. And then we've got this sand, I really do love, really matches everything. It's perfect neutral. But again, they're each and every one of the hardest part is picking the color here.
Correct.
But you know you need this in your lineup, right?
Correct.
If you're gonna have a shoe wardrobe come in spring where you add a new sneak, it's gonna be this.
Oh yeah.
Because look, I mean, Ingrid, since I'm standing close enough to you, you can catch on my mic.
They won't eat you.
But super comfy, right?
They're so comfy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, this to me, this is where it needs to be comfortable on any shoe. And you can see I can still get my finger underneath. So that's showing
Girl,
you the
I'm a wide width foot too.
Yeah,
This is
there you
I'm
go.
wearing regular, right? Average
Yeah.
width. And I love that with Bzees, I never struggle.
No.
I mean, I could go with a wide width if I wanted to, but I love that that goes to show you the stretch.
Oh yeah, and I just love that it just moves with your foot. That's the freedom that you have, and most importantly,
We're trying to match foot energies right now.
lightweight. Are we doing?
Ingrid's like trying to match my crazy energy.
I forgot how to model.
Oh, I never knew how to model. That's the problem. I come up here and my whole job is to talk, and I'm like, Ingrid, help me. Look. But these shoes do all the work.
They do all
right?
the work.
People look at them and they say, your foot looks sleek. And it looks
And
like,
it's not bulky.
No, I love that about them. And
Right.
Bzees really has a great handle on making comfort not look bulky.
Right.
I love how you fold it in half too. Like that flexibility is unbelievable.
You can wiggle. So if you have the bunions, I talk about my best friend all the time, Beth with the bunions. She's gonna kill me.
She loves it, right?
Yeah, I know. So if you have those bunions, this is that stretchable fabric, the stretchable, easy to put on tennis shoe for the bunions, for the wonky toes. I just love it. I love a great tennis shoe, and the heel height is perfect. It's 1.5, actually 1.25. But remember, we always give you a platform, and what that does,
Thank
it
you, my friend.
minimizes the pitch, so there's no burning on the ball of the foot. You're getting maximum foot coverage with the footbed because we have an arch support that rises to the occasion. You have the thickness on the back of the heel. Have this air infusion
let's do
here.
it. Here we go.
Here we go. All right. That's the magic right
It is
there.
magic.
We don't even have to talk.
No,
this
just look
does
at
all
this.
the talking
Just
for you.
And the bounce, and that's with every step you take. Think about all the things you're going to be doing in the coming months. I know a lot of us are planning our getaways. If you're a parent, the end of school is right around the corner. You're already planning that big trip. Your kids are going to have you hopping. Make sure you're getting the comfort shoe that's going to keep you looking adorbs and comfy.
Yeah.
A vending machine at Disney. You just came up with $1 million idea. Comfy shoes in a vending machine. Girl, I would buy them up like potato chips.
We've all been there.
Yes.
My kingdom for
We have a new host here. Ingrid, you should be hosting that.
With the amazing ideas. Okay, oh my gosh, we're running out of time. We're having too much fun. Okay, so your item number is right on the screen, and Jared's going to tell it to me because I'm too far away from the screen to read it.
Oh, I can't see that
see
either.
that?
No.
Jared?
Jared,
Can you read me the item number so I can tell the folks at home? 894156.
Oh.
I need readers.
Did you see
that far.
that? Were you able to see
I
that?
was, but I didn't want to say
Oh,
it.
God.
It's astigmatism. It does a weird.
Oh, no, my eyes are all messed
I love
up.
you,
I
Ingrid.
can't.
She didn't want to shame me.
I
She
got
was like,
contacts and I
can
still
see
can't see.
it. April's coming back in just a bit.
Don't go
Thank
far.
you, my friend. Oh. She's like, come back here.
Bye. We'll see you in a little bit. Hi.
Oh, it's already the top of a new hour.
That's why I was like,
Do you like
stay with
Emily
me.
Stacey?
Lots of people jumped in. A lot of people are jumping into the chat, live chat. I see you, Leah, as well, and Jennifer. Okay, I don't think I've ever done this